Hello and welcome everyone to Anfield Index. Today's episode, we're going to be breaking down the big moments in Liverpool's huge 2-0 victory against Brentford at the G-Tech Stadium. Have we all recovered from that madness of a performance by Liverpool? Darwin Nunez stepping up when needed, and certainly we'll break down the big moments in this game. What really helped Liverpool beat this Brentford side. But Reds, if you are new around here, I want to hit that subscribe button down below. You're absolute legends. Plenty of great LFC content here at Anfield Index, and we do hope that you will join us on a magical season that is inbound for Liverpool. But going to the first half, quickly touching on Liverpool's shape this afternoon was absolutely exceptional, really. You're looking at Virgil van Dijk, you're looking at Ibu Konate, in terms of breaking down this frame as well. The one thing that Liverpool were done really well this afternoon was getting men forwards and certainly getting men in the pockets of space here, really. Virgil van Dijk and Konate this afternoon, more or less playing in the McAllister Gravenberch role, just goes to indicate how much of a dominating performance it was from the Reds. Just look at how high Konate and how high Virgil van Dijk are, but it was their ability to very much play those forward-thinking balls, very much facilitated the likes of McAllister, like on this example here, really, where he very much spun the Brentford midfield on a sixpence, really, playing a lovely, cute ball into the path of Ryan Gravenberch. And obviously with this Ryan Gravenberch opportunity, but it's that ability from Liverpool this afternoon and hopefully going into the next couple of weeks as well, where you just look at the sheer amount of numbers bursting forward through on goal. The overload from Liverpool was absolutely exceptional in this frame, and more or less this breakdown, really, but just goes to show the reasoning to why Liverpool were just so successful going forward. And then you look at this as well, another combination play between Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai as well. I think the combination play between Szoboszlai, McAllister and Gravenberch was really good in certain elements of today's game, getting the opportunity and really driving with the ball. I think one thing off the back, not just the back of this game, but I think in terms of going into the end of the season as well, you look at Dominic Szoboszlai in this position, 25, 30 yards from goal. We know he's got that technical ability. Obviously, he did cannon the top left corner of the stanchion, really, the goal, but on another night, that might have flew in, really, but it was really positive, really, to see Dominic Szoboszlai get his head up and show a bit more confidence outside the edge of the box as well, because he certainly, as we know, he's got that technical ability to do so. But in terms of where Liverpool, for me, really did win this game this afternoon was on the 80th minute mark. The substitutions of Harvey Elliott coming on and Curtis Jones in replace of Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister. You look at this freeze frame here, it very much facilitated Trent to pick up a bit more of a central role within the team as well. This frame, it was a shot where he did drag it ever so wide of the bottom left corner anyway, but what this allowed, really, with the substitutions, you can see Harvey Elliott on the edge of the box there, really, and Curtis Jones getting in to the penalty area and very much getting in behind the lines of Brentford. And I think this was it was a masterstroke from Arne Slot anyway, in my honest opinion, because I think that's one thing that Liverpool, when we were getting in and around the penalty area this afternoon, I think that was one of the most frustrating aspects of Liverpool's game before we did get the goals anyway. Liverpool were really struggling in terms of in and around the edge of the penalty area as well. Liverpool's first goal in terms of breaking this down, as we've said, with the importance of Harvey Elliott, when he's come on this evening, it just very much facilitates, and it's that ability of Harvey in tight spaces, in and around the penalty area. You know exactly what you're going to get from Harvey. And then obviously Liverpool yet again overloading the penalty area. But what Harvey Elliott does really well here, a little give and go by Trent, and Trent deserves so much credit for this. But most importantly, Nunez gets the headlines, but certainly this moment here from Elliott and Trent's technical understanding, really, to play him behind the lines. You can see, obviously, the Brentford midfielders not really tracking Trent's run, but that doesn't really stop Harvey Elliott, really, because Harvey's got that spatial awareness, playing between the lines, and has that technical ability to very much see that pass, as you can see from Trent breaking into the penalty area. We know that's what Trent does so well in terms of penetrating penalty areas and the wide areas. And as you can see here, we get a bit fortunate, but in football, you create your own luck, especially when you've had about 37 chances anyway. But the interesting one is Trent goes to cross it, But he just doesn't stop there. He goes again. He ricochets to Trent, and he plays an absolutely phenomenal ball into the penalty area. And Darwin Nunez, of course, in the 6-yard box. Nunez. That's where we want you to be, Darwin. But most importantly, when that ball gets whipped in, prior to the 80th minute or prior to the 87th minute before Nunez come on, Liverpool, we watched that game. We were constantly bombarding balls into the penalty area, and there was no one in the penalty box. But what's most fascinating about this first goal for me is the aspect of, as we know with the Trent cross, the first initial ball gets cut out, but Trent then goes again. But you watch Nunez in terms of his positional play, and he doesn't check, he doesn't re-go again. He's confident that Trent in that position will find him. And you can see slap bang in the middle of both centre halves, exactly where Darwin Nunez is. And this probably does indicate to where Darwin Nunez's struggles have been in a Liverpool shirt. I think the one thing when we all watch Darwin Nunez is sometimes he'll score an absolute whalesy, as he did against Bournemouth in the cup last season. But the most frustrating thing for me, and certainly probably a lot of Reds out there prior to tonight's game, was sometimes Nunez was it'd just be thinking too much. The main thing is any top number 9 or top finisher as well. Look at Fowler, you look at Rush, you look at all of them, great forwards for Liverpool. They're just there in the penalty box. And if Nunez does that till now on the end of May, he can certainly get 15 to 20 goals in the Premier League. I know that might seem like a big ask, considering where Nunez has come from over the last couple of months. But I'm telling you now, Reds, just look at this position and play. It's absolutely elite level forward play by Darwin Nunez. And certainly Elliott and Trent fully do deserve a lot of plaudits as well. And then we'll take you through the second goal as well. Obviously, Federico Chiesa coming on. Not too bad of a substitution, really, to bring on, is he? I tell you, if you're a Premier League defender, you're absolutely petrified, to say the least. But you've got 4 attackers running at those Brentford 2 defenders there. But yet again, who is it that creates this opportunity again for Liverpool? You guessed it. It's the man that I was crying out for that come on a bit more earlier, was Harvey Elliott driving at this Brentford defence. You look at this frame here, takes a touch, but it's what I love about this Elliott chance as well, Reds, is that it's that ability to play that ball expertly timed. Because if he overhits that, you do watch the Brentford, the furthest Brentford defender there. He could have overplayed that, but he didn't. The way to pass from Elliott is absolutely exceptional. And this is how Liverpool did very much break down this Brentford side at the back end of the game, really. Because as you can see here from Nunez, that way to pass just allows Darwin Nunez to very much set himself. It's any top forward in European football and any top striker. It's all about how you first touch out of your body straight away, bang. And then it just allows Nunez to just take that touch. And he absolutely, I think it might be Seth Vandenberg or one of the closest defender to Nunez, as you can see in this frame. He sets him. He's already off balance with that first touch from Nunez. It's absolutely world-class attacking by Darwin Nunez. You look at this touch, bang, out of his feet, and absolutely rockets it into the top right corner. If there's any great striker, when you watch Shearer, you watch Rush, even Haaland as well, the top level strikers, it's all about getting it into the top corner, top echelons of the goal anyway. And Nunez, what a phenomenal strike that was, just under the crossbar. If it's any forward in European football, especially Darwin Nunez, that's exactly where you want to be putting it. But Reds, what a performance. Hopefully you've enjoyed the little breakdown anyway, and how Liverpool did get the massive 3 points. And what a massive 3 points it has been for Liverpool this evening. And certainly, nice one, Aston Villa. If you've been away or if you're waking up on Sunday morning, Villa doing Liverpool a good in there. But certainly Liverpool this season, especially with Darwin Nunez leading the line, if you can just grow a bit more confidence off the back of today. But as we've said, all said from Liverpool fans, Nunez, just stay in the 6-yard box, lads, and you'll get certainly your goals as you did this evening. But Reds, if you are new to Anfield Index, if you enjoyed today's episode, most importantly, make sure you do drop a like on the video and make sure you do hit that subscribe button and get involved in all the great LFC content throughout the season, because it's going to be an absolutely amazing year for the Reds, and we do hope you are here along the way.